Hi everyone, welcome to episode 29 of the Ragecast. I got another name on Tantiville. Let's take a look at the teams. We've got Watts here with Rangers Sniper as an infantry doctrine. It's interesting. Sniper plus Jeep could be pretty good. Stormtrout with 3 bars, 2 flamers, not bad. I kind of like flamers. Hollow with Thompson Rangers and Pack MG. Pretty anti-infantry start. Little Lenin with a medic. Mortar, a lot of spore weapons, but he does have some MP40 Volks and a Shrek Gren. Pernuda with 4 squads of Volks Grenadiers with MP40s and an officer. I hope he's got Faust, because it doesn't look like he has any Shreks. He's got a Shrek on the officer, but maybe he doesn't want to send into combat. He's probably playing defensive. And then finally we got Geiger Stam with 2 MP44 Volks and an officer. Volks meaning bar rifles in the front, about to get flamed. This is not going to end well for them, I think. Even though they're losing a lot of health, that's kind of surprising. But they are starting to get flamed out, and the crits are happening fast. Seeing Watts being a little bit more defensive. Stormtrout's just rushing in with bars. I think he could have been better if you put the engineers in here, and even the bars in here, and they could have just flamed them out from a distance. They didn't need to get in so close. Hollow's not pushing up as yet. He seems to be setting some wire. Yep, not bad. Like seeing wire. Sniper. Oh, that officer's going heads first. That's a bit dangerous. MG is not firing for some reason. Hopefully it manages to suppress both of them. Artie coming down. And one of the Volks has actually managed to skirt around the MG. It may actually get damaged in the... I was going to say, is that going to be like any friendly fire? Not really. Good nade in the center. Axis really trying to push in, but just getting repelled while the two Axis and Allied players on the left aren't really doing all that much. Sniper still managed to survive. MG finally gets decrewed, but Gay, I don't know how to say his name. I'm just gonna call him Gay. Happens to lose most of his stuff. Oh man, these Thompsons get killed really quickly, surprisingly quickly by that MP44 Volks. But I guess they did have a flamethrower unit with them. More MP44 Volks and some expert repairs. Probably going to put down a mortar bunker or a Panzerturm or maybe a Goliath. Oh, mortar coming down on these bars. Really being pushed off, but they're about to get flanked by an MG. There we go. Getting suppressed by the MG. Get minced up. Yeah, strange engagement. I wouldn't really say Axis or Allies did tremendously well out of it. They didn't lose the sniper, which I think is important. Sherman's kind of going to be able to deal with all of this. Is there a pack? No, there isn't, but he might have Faust. Doesn't look like it as yet, though. It's a bit of a gamble from, who was it again? Pernuda, I think, bringing on a bunch of Volks with MP40s and no Shreks. I guess it worked out for him, and now he's already bringing out bikes, which is important. Might be a bit difficult to do it on this map where the sniper is currently, because there's so many buildings for him to get into. A lot more units, some sport weapons and rifles, and just a ton of Volks. A lot of Volks this game already. 80 guns hitting some hedges, probably clear line of sight. Not sure if I'd want that. You know, cutting the line of sight really helps your Sherman get out of Pack's line of sight, and the hedges sort of create blockers, and that's important. Putting on medic bunker, not surprising. Pack setting up. G providing line of sight for the Sherman, but the Sherman does get hit by Faust and the Pack, and a pretty crazy angle. Allies putting up their own medic tents in response. An MG bunker coming down. Guess they're wanting to try and hold what they have on the right, and good capping on the left. Pernuda's even gone so far as to really put down a lot of wire. He does not want anyone moving up on the left, and he's actually starting to even put down tank traps. He's in it for the long run. It's going to take them a long time to build tank traps here and here and here eventually, if you guys go that far. Jeeps are preparing to move. Haven't moved up as yet. Maybe they don't know where the sniper is. Sherman opening up. Where's that pack? We got no handheld AT apart from Faust. It's gonna be a little bit difficult for them. Audi? Okay. Not sure whether Artie's going down. Sounded like Artie. Oh, yep, here it was on the left. Maybe he got an MG, not sure. Good to see the use of, you know, sandbags. Get yourself some green cover in a sea of red. Sniper's probably going to get the last shot, and that's when the Jeeps will know. Yep. But they're not wanting to move up as yet. Not sure why they have the MG here when they've got an MG bunker, but... Alright. And it gets decrewed. Stormtrap might go for a quick grab. Bikes will move in, and now they'll know the bikes are out, so the sniper's going to have to be a lot more careful. Officer charging in. Officer doesn't even seem to be wearing a hat for some reason, or at least it's bugged out. No hat, no helmet. Max is doing the smart thing, trying to get rid of these hedges. Really defensive initially, while there was quite a lot of action at the start. Sherman is being healed up. There's a triage out. Quite a few medic tents, and a good placement for an MG nest. It'll cover all of this. Volks continue to move up while the pack provides some fire support. Not sure where the Grins went in there. Bikes moving in. I don't know if this is the best time. Yeah, Artie coming down. I guess he tried to get the mortar. This might have been a good target for the Artie, actually, for a firestorm. Might have been able to get the mortar, and could have even gotten the sniper potentially. I don't think it would have destroyed the house, but it may have burnt him out. Quite a lot of troops from Gay right now. Oh man, those MP40 Volks. A lot of MG nests. One here, one here. All it likes is MG nests, I guess. Sherman moving in through these quite narrow buildings. Sniper is being used very defensively. I think it's pretty good play. They may be conceding ground right now, the Allies that is, but they're certainly attritioning out the Axis to some extent. I mean, the Axis really should start capping in the backfield, seeing if they can get around this hedge and come from behind, see what they can do, attack at the same time while someone comes in from these sides where there are no MG nests and there are no MGs. Even a 30 cal to pick up. Rangers moving up, gonna spot this pack. They might want to take some shots on the medic bunker, I'm assuming. But yeah, they could actually destroy the pack, which would be pretty good. And even being mortared out right now by their own mortar. Pack is decrewed, they should get out and focus fire on it. I mean, there's no point attacking a couple of range. Oh, that MG placement is great. Artie coming down probably wants to try and take out the pack, or at least I think it's Artie. Could just be some kind of flare to give you line of sight. Lennon needs to keep moving up on the left, which he's doing now. He is capping, that's good, but he needs to cap this first. Mine goes off. One-man LMG, HMG is actually being flanked. Could be assault nades. Strange that it only threw one assault nade. Maybe that was the man trying to stand up to throw the second. It's a lot of MP44 Volks. It's three squads plus Shrek finding some handheld AT. Might do well against these range rifles, but rifles are, you know, they're getting in houses, using grenades. Oswin out. Seems to me like the players are like the Axis players are taking it in turns to attack. Maybe not the best idea. Might be better to attack at the same time, together from multiple directions. Now we're seeing two Flammenwerfers. Hopefully Lenin waits for the Flammenwerfers, both his units, before he attacks. Ostwind versus Rangers in the building. I don't think the Ostwind do too well, but he's actually he's managed to take out a couple of men. I still think the Ostwind will go down. Pretty much a waste. And is that... That seems danger close. Oh, could have really gotten that. Could be an 88, could be a... Shit, my mind's blank right now. What the hell is that terror artillery called? Lef airburst. Yeah, I think it might be an 88, but it certainly could be a Lef. There we go, more MP44 Volks. Yeah, Allies, they've lost some territory, but they're still 50-50, and they're even, they managed to get 50-50 by capping on the right, and taking back some ground on the left, but they're just attritioning out the Axis right now. Axis need to make better use of their off-maps and their officers if they want to claw back this game. Which they definitely seem like they're in the deficit right now. A lot of 80 guns on the right hand side. I think it's good to see the Allies kind of have a plan. They're intermingling their forces together, you know, people providing AT and MGs and AT guns. Kind of, I mean, yeah, it makes them a bigger RT target, and if there is more RT, that could be a serious issue. But at the same time, it means that they're really supporting one another. Actually should be taking advantage of just the cap in the backfield, which they don't seem to be doing. Oh man, that Audi might get both these, no, it's too slow. Oh wow, it does nail one of the mortars, nearly got the other one. MP44 Volks moving up. Unfortunately, they don't have any handheld AT, which is now only moving up. Pack has been sighted by Sherman, who's probably going to decloak it. Fortunately, he's driving right in front of the pack. Not necessarily the best idea. Shreks. 3 Shreks just massively take it out. Are you going to come down in the pack? He needs to move it soon. Literally 4 seconds ago. Gets knocked out immediately. Not great. Hopefully those Shreks also manage to destroy the study cal before the Allies can recruit it. More off maps. Jesus Christ. Just going to eliminate 3 squads. And the Ostwind's moving up as well. Looks like maybe just regular nades. I guess that might be one of the defensive abilities, is to buy regular nades on Volks. Because I keep assuming it's assault nades, and it's not. Not bad. Going for the AT gun while the rifles are focused firing on the officer. Ostwind seems to have failed. Didn't really do all that much. Thankfully, they had a AT gun there. Panther out. I don't know if a Panther's the best idea now. There's not really any AT to... Oh, it looks like the officer did die. Bit of a shame. I don't know. Panther seems unnecessary. Artie coming down to deal with 5 rifles in a building. Seems like a waste. Rather put it down on the triage or MG nest or a mortar or something. Sniper continues to work away. Might not have been actually. Might not have been Artie. I was rushing in with upgun ranges, more Volks, more MP40 Volks, 1 repair bunker out. Panther's not particularly good at killing infantry, so I don't think it was a great choice. I think he might have been just concerned overall and didn't really know what else to call on. Looking pretty horrendous for the Allies right about now. For the Axis, I mean. Now there's an MG nest on the right hand side. They've really got a lot of area covered by MG nests. Quad's providing some fire support from a distance. Not sure if there's an AT gun here for them to hit that Panther with. They do have ranges. More Flammenwerfers out from the Swedes. There we go. It is an airburst. Don't think these Flaming Wolves are probably gonna do all that much. Especially since, you know, they've got a MG nest right here. I wonder where those Rangers are. Probably gone back to heal. No, they're coming back now. They do need an 80 gun here. They did lose one in the initial attack. I wonder if the quad is able to penetrate the Flaming Wolf. He should really try. Yeah, he is. It's slow, but it is working. Flaming Wolf did a number on this Ranger squad. Quad is taking its easy time to fire. Does get hit by the Panther. More rifles rushing in. Volk sitting in the backfield. They really should move up. Panther, instead of focusing on these fucking rifles, should focus on the MG nest. Something it actually needs to take out. I'm sure the Allies must be thinking about bringing on more and more arty. I don't know why they're not moving this AT gun over. Oh, they do actually have one. LMG Grens. These guys need to pull back before they get suppressed. Airbus goes down in the center, not sure what I was trying to aim for. Sniper's working away up to 23 kills already, and it's only been 16 minutes. Sniper decrews the pack, which they're going to steal. Yeah, it looks pretty bad for the Axis overall. Canute is 12 out of 23. He's got a pretty big company. Little Lennon's 4 out of 16. Yeah, he's used a little bit. And Gay's used to 8 out of 20, so he's not yet there. Halfway, that is. Watts is 4 of 19. Hollow, I'm assuming he's got a small company. Yeah, 6 of 16. A lot of expensive ranges there. Probably not that many AT guns. Heavily reliant on the MG nests to give him staying power. And deny parts of the map to his opponents. Storprout 7 of 20. Oh, there we go. AT gun providing hits on... Wow, that's a big hit. That's a really big hit. Wonder if he had AP rounds. Allies seem determined not to give up the MGs. Thankfully, got some walking wounded to help. Not sure about... once I say again, like, I feel like the Axis players are taking it in turns to attack, rather than waiting, grouping their forces together, and then making a bigger push. They did that once before, got artied, but I think that was mostly due to lack of planning in that attack. They really should have been more careful about where they attack from, spreading out their forces, maybe attacking from a different direction. Also, I think maybe the Allies had some good counters with the MG nests and the Rangers. Flaming with third style though. A lot of MP40 Volks. I mean, let's think about MP40 Volks. Volks are what, 190 manpower, and the MP40 upgrade is, I want to say 55 munitions, maybe 65 munitions. You compare that to bars. You compare that to... I mean, it's not really comparable to bars actually. Bars are only 2 per squad, whereas this is now the whole squad's got MP40 Volks. It's an interesting idea to think about running a lot of MP40 Volks, but not something I would do personally. Seeing a big push from the Axis now. They feel determined to attack. I think it's a good idea, and I like the composition of forces here. They've got, you know, LMG Grans, MP40 Volks, some spare Volks. They've got Stug and Panther. I think the mistake they're making right now is they should not try to attack you. I think this would be too good for them. Too good for the Allies to attack you. I think they need to come from behind. And even then, even if they do come from behind, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose is. Are they trying to destroy something? You know, trying to go for a 1 of 5 howitzer or something like that. King Tiger already on the field. I think this officer is a bit danger close. Doesn't want to lose it too soon. Though I'm loving this flank. It's really good to see them coordinating. More AT guns coming on. AT gun and Rangers. KT needs to put as much pressure as they can on the front. As much pressure. And it's good to see the division of forces. You know, Gay's got the KT in the front, while Panuda and Little Lenin have come from the rear. Really trying to pinch Axis forces. Axis need to decide what they want to attack first. Maybe don't waste your time with rifles. He needs to fucking push up with that KT, start taking out these MGs. Good to see use of wire here. That's good use of wire. Really walling off spaces. That's really spreading out the attack as much as possible. Panthers lost a ton of health, probably from the AT guns. Rangers done a little bit of damage. But these MP40 Volks need to have moved in a lot faster. Grenade going down. Not bad grenade. Not a bad grenade, but their attack is already faltering. And their rear is actually being cut off while the Stuka is way out of place. Bar rifles versus MP40 Volks. Other problem is the KT needs to attack. Needed to relieve some pressure off the forces attacking in the rear. They could not, like... Basically, too many troops withdrew from the front and went to attack them. So their attack was overall weakened. It was not a great idea for the KT to sit around the place. They need to get into the Allies' face. Also, he seems to be attacking with just the KT. I think he might have lost it. Oh, his officer's still alive, so... Yeah, he's rolling on a KT and a sniper, and I'm assuming 37 pop? It'd be good if he had some Volks or Grens. He needed to get in their face. Really force them to attack the KT rather than trying to deal with what's in the backfield. They were always going to deal with what's in the backfield. The question was, how much could they send? Walking Wounded out. Assuming there's some stuff to pick up. Finally, Zook does penetrate. Gun's gone. He might try to squish at this point. I don't know how successful he'll be. That was a lot of Zooks. The side skirts did not penetrate. 2 M10s out. Bit late at this point, but I guess not too late to try and attack this KT. Oh, good sniper. Is an allied sniper on the field? Yes, he is. Probably, yeah, 34 kills. That's not bad. Yeah, KT is only moving up now when he needed it a lot sooner. Ton of troops out now from Little Lenin. Nothing so much out from Watts as yet. Need to destroy these AT guns. Where are these Volks going? He's actually being hit by a pack as well. Come on, get in their faces, Volks. Oh, you can't get in their face because there's wire here. Good. M10s getting there. Hit this KT in the ass. Jesus. This is not going to be good. And there's an the AT gun got decrewed, but yeah, these M10s are going to just wail on it for a good... Yeah, maybe don't keep the M10 static. You know, just keep moving. This KT's having real trouble hitting it, though. Where are the Zooks? Oh, Shreks. They might actually manage to destroy this KT. They may manage to do that. No, it doesn't look like it now. Yeah, that was good use of M10s. I haven't seen an M10 train in a long time. I think he could have kept them moving around here, which might have been better than simply just parking one and sort of parking the other right next to the KT. But yeah, that M10 train did what they needed to, which is neutralize that KT. That thing's going to be useless for another 10 minutes. Depending on how long they want to repair it for. 105 howitzer, I'm assuming, coming on the field. Actually, I'm not sure if Americans can call anything else in a truck, so it'd have to be a 105. Can't think of anything. Yeah, so I'm not assuming. It is what it is. Firestorm, it's a pretty big spread. Assuming after those attacks, and they're not doing so well pop-wise, he cannot move it. I don't know why. He doesn't have a damage engine. Well, he does have a damage engine. Okay, he's fucked. That's Panther lost, and the KT lost. I doubt they have any more punching power. Lenin 6 of 16, good off map here. Not even moving the bike or the officer. Gay is 11 of 20. Panuda's 18 of 23. Hollow is now 10 of 16. He's actually used quite a bit. Especially dealing with that attack in the rear. And the M10s too. Watts is 5 of 19, not really used all that much. And Stormtrot is 10 of 20, so about halfway there. G-Wagon misses. Come on, G-Wagon. The Axis are really struggling to figure out what to do now. They've basically lost 2 105s coming on the field. They've lost all the troops that went here. They lost the KT. Yeah, they could lose the sniper. Well, the quad gets taken up pretty quickly. More MP40 volks. Oh, but that's a good target for the 105. Takes out the officer. Now everyone else is scattering. Scatter! Scatter! Run, you bastards. Twin 105s? No, that's actually just some mortar. Actually, is that the second 105 firing as well? No, it's not the same 105. Lots of grenades. I think these players kind of just want to use MP40 volks and grenades. I guess it works if they're rifle spamming, but I don't think the allies are really rifle spamming right now. Again, second anti-sniper column to deal with the same single sniper. That sniper is well protected though. He's not taking chances with it. Already 42 kills, and it's feasting on volks and grens. Even got a jeep to give it line of sight. They got their own jeep column probably to take out the Axis sniper. I hope they got Faust. You know, that actually becomes a really expensive call-in when you think about it, because you're looking at grenades, looking at MP40s, some of them have Faust, actually not that many, fewer than I thought they would be. Considering they don't have much. Oh, that shit, that's a good target. Oh, Jesus. Just need one to land short. Oh, they're landing off far. Yep, once again, sniper's actually gone into the same house. Still alive. More quads out. Stormtrot likes quads, much like area. I don't know. Quads are okay. I don't know if I'd use as many as area and Stormtrot do, but tis their own. To each their own, I mean. More volks, more grens. Send around the carcass of the KT. What do you know, more grens? That, pretty sure there was a airburst here. I wonder where it's gone. Did he pull it off? Did it get destroyed? It looks like there's some marks here that could indicate an explosion. Everything getting suppressed by these quads right now. G-Wagon is moving up. Don't show why he's pushing in the quads like that. Can't squish them. He's certainly not going to push them around, so it doesn't really matter. And getting closer to the Shrek. Plus, you got the Jeep for line of sight. You know, you might think about what would you do in a situation like this if you were the Axis, you know, about, let's say, 20 minutes ago. I think you really got to just defend here with, you know, a couple snipers, pack, stuff like that. Just static forces. Just some stuff to hold the attention of the allies. Maybe send in like a squad just to, you know, take a couple of pot shots and pull back. And just send everything here, which is what they did. But then cap and hold, and then force the allies to come and deal with the back cap. And then pull them away from the defenses, which they did, just their attack failed. I think it was a lack of micro and not great force composition for what they were dealing with. Like the Panther, I find the Panther kind of pointless if you're not having a bunch of Shermans on the field. Stuka coming down, could get the sniper, but I doubt it. He's probably firing on this MG. Does manage to take it out. Best luck they've had so far. Takes out a Jeep as well. Or actually just attack all on the right. Or attack from multiple directions. I don't know, but I think just the force composition and the strategies they had didn't work as well as it could have. Hardy coming down on the mortar. Yep. I was gonna say, is one gonna be short? Bit of an attrition fest for the Axis. Allies have taken the center and they just have not managed to get in too far. I actually think rather than the airburst or the Stukas, what might have done actually a lot better, I think, is a Nebel. I really like Nebels. Got a couple of Nebels and they're vetted. They can really do a number on static defenses, especially Brit Sim cities, because they got a little bit of splash damage and they also got an area of effect that lasts for a short time. Axis probably gearing up for their last big attack. I got a fresh Panther. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Good use of wire and sandbags from both teams, really. Being smart about how to use defenses. I mean, in a time like this, when you see this happening, you know, when you send in a squad and you see them behind this, maybe don't attack and try to come from behind. Which is what they're doing, but... Jeez, that was a good nade. Nade really... Come on, you got line of sight. Focus on that sniper. There we go. What's the sniper did finally get counter-sniped, but he might get more RD'd to death. This one might get RD'd. Wow, still have to dislodge these guys. Well, there is one Jeep. Nope, he's probably gonna get pack sniped. Now we got a big bike column. There you go, more MP40 volks trying to get into this pass. These MG bunkers have been here for a while. Sherman's here, upgunned. Bike's getting ready for a to go after this sniper. He'll probably show himself pretty soon. Panther doing what it does best, killing Shermans. Nice, good hit. Not sure if that was AP rounds or not. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of bikes. It's 8 bikes. That sniper is so fucked right now. Bit much. I don't think you really needed 8 bikes. I think 4 would have done. Well, I guess it did provide some target practice for the Axis. More Volks and Grens. I think they got to be running out by now. Yeah, 18 of 20. Is nearly gone. The Lenin is 11 of 16. He's surprisingly still got quite a bit left. And Pernuda is nearly gone. 21 of 23. What's his 9 of 19? Hollow must be pretty low. Stormtrotter 13 of 20. Still got quite a bit left. Hollow's 14 of 16. He's getting attrition out, but that's because he's got a pretty small company. G-Wagon rushing in, just asking to be graped. Ranger's finally getting suppressed, having to fire up to get out. Now we're getting a Sherman Croc coming out from Watts. Pack's finally doing what they need to do, which is snipe at these MG-ness. G-Wagon's also showing up for good measure. Rangers they probably take out everything here though. 2 packs. Don't know why this pack's not focus firing on this. There we go. Don't think you're sure what to do with this, with the Crockers yet. More packs. More Shrek-Grens. Quite a lot of kills. Well, not a lot of kills, but, you know, a small number of kills on this Stuka. Wonder what these players have got. Probably more medic bunkers. Or maybe they're just expert engineers he's got. Stuka, just a ton of Zooks managed to not hit that Stuka. Panther's coming back after some quick repairs. More Rangers out. We got rifles in the backfield, just fucking around. Dragging troops away from the main fight. Anti-guns opening up on some Grens, managing to miss. I wonder if any of them will actually hit. But surprisingly, they seem to hit KCH very well, which is pretty irritating. MG and volks, double G-Wagons, very little armor from allies overall, which I think it's meant to be that way. You know, I think we've seen maybe 2 Shermans and 2 M10s, but a lot of quads. I think Hollow purposely doesn't use that much fuel because he wants to save his manpower for Rangers. Probably because he's gone all munitions bonuses and just needs the manpower. Whereas Watson's Stormtrotter have had quite a few quads. But then again, we haven't seen that much of their company. They may have a lot of armor left. Stuka's coming down, doing a little bit of damage to the Rangers, a little bit of splash damage. Rangers got out of the way for the most part. People really like to, people I find really liking the G-Wagon. I don't think I've ever put one in my company, or I can't remember the last time I did, which was a long time ago, probably years. Interesting, I mean, I kind of like a bit of Armada. They've got, I don't think their range is as good, but they have got that MG. It does manage to suppress pretty consistently. I mean, it does take a little bit of time, yeah, but it does. And there we go, I think Axe is probably deciding game over. There we go, G-Wagon's finally being useful. Hey, I mean, they had to reverse out and do some other shit, but they finally got there. This would have been a really good target for a Nebel. Man, I wish I had a Nebel right now to fire on these clumped up support weapons. I think a Nebel doesn't do particularly well. It doesn't really consistently kill support weapons like American Arty or even an airburst to some extent. The left airburst, I've seen it kill 80 guns, especially 17-pounders. Not easily, but quite often. Whereas a Nebel tends to just decrew things. But if you get a vetted up Nebel, it can have a pretty small spread, especially if you get line of sight. And I can't remember what the veterancy did, but I think it mostly decreased the cooldown time, which is important. Anyway, this is overall a pretty straightforward game. An interesting sort of, jeez, mother of, what the hell are they doing that with that many volks? My god. Volk heavy. Don't think it worked, but not so much because the volks didn't work, but because I think strategy overall wasn't that great, and they did get outplayed by the Axis. There are stronger players on Axis, obviously. But yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for some couple of people putting out games on the forum. And I'll see you guys in the next one.